Welcome back to Never Lost Outdoors. This week, we're going to do a little camping. We're going to do things a little differently than normal though, because we got another package to open. So I'm going to do that first. Then we're going to go in the grocery store. That way I don't buy something twice. Or we can just figure out what we want based off what's in here. Because typically I open it and I've already bought something else. I don't know. This might be easier. Plus, I just like to mix things up a little bit. We hardly ever, or not hardly ever, we never have opened the package first. This comes from Mike Baldini. He sent over, what was it called again? Heat Hot Sauce Shop. Same company he sent in here, I don't know, a few weeks back. Had those little garlic 7-pot Primo crunchies in it. A green Serrano, I can't remember, but everything in that box was good, so I expect that again. Got some packing peanuts this time. We're gonna make a mess in here. We're at the store now, so all we gotta do is look in here, come up with an idea of some sort. We'll run in and we'll grab something. I definitely have some mental block going on again this week for sure. Mikey V's Loco Spice flavored fried garlic gator toes. I'm guessing that is just some fried garlic spicy peanuts. I don't see a heat scale. Georgetown, Texas. Veteran owned, Texas proud. Yeah, it doesn't really have, I mean, I guess it could be fried garlic cloves. It'd be awful strong. I don't know. We're gonna find out because I'm hungry. I'm not eating today. And this will be a good snack as soon as we get to camp. Okay, we got something else floating around in here. This was an awful idea. There are going to be packing peanuts in this van for years. Oh, they put it right in the bottom too. Oh no, oh no. Nope, don't do it. Stay in there. Stay in there. Okay, crack balls. Carolina Reaper. Carolina Reaper has been known to have a little spice in it. Carolina Reaper Blazing Foods LLC, Charlotte, North Carolina. Deathnuts.com. Pretty aggressive name. Nice and orange. Doesn't look like a ton of like red speckles or too crazy of spice in there, but you never know until you bite into one, right? Well, now I don't know which one to try first. They both sound so interesting. I don't know. We're going to decide when we get to camp. Because we still have at least a good 20, 30 minutes, well, 30 or 45 minutes, honestly, probably by the time we get there. Okay, one more. Let's see. We've got a box this time. Looks like we have a hot sauce. They package their stuff really well. I'll give them that. Mikey V's Dill Pickle Reaper Hot Sauce. Now that sounds interesting and good. Extra hot. Dill Pickle Reaper. Very interesting. Shake well. Separation is normal for hot sauces. Got a heat scale anywhere. Just says extra hot. Here it is. Hotter version of our Dill Pickle Jalapeno Hot Sauce. That sounds good. Hot dogs, burgers, pizza, deviled eggs, potato salad, and tuna salad. I'm gonna try to base something off of this, I do believe. I don't know. We're gonna have to go in here and waste a bunch of time figuring what out. Figuring out what this would be good on. I want something different. I don't know. I'm just sick of eating the same stuff over and over. I know you guys don't want to see me eating the same stuff over and over. Got another sticker. I do believe. I can't get it out, but it's in there. I didn't even put the last one on anything yet. Heat Hot Sauce Shop. All right, I'm gonna figure out what to do with this packing peanuts explosion waiting to happen. Get this box sealed up. Could go in here, get groceries. I need a new camp soda. Got a new hot sauce and a snack. Yeah, we're on our way. I'm gonna take that in the store with me. I'm gonna set that in here. Huh? Let's go and see what we can find. All right, we made it in one piece. Road here is still not great. It honestly looks like it's not even been traveled since the last snow, which was a couple days ago. I don't know, they were calling for like an inch or two. I think we got like a dusting. I don't think it was even 1 inch, but yeah. Now we got the music grocery, what do you call it? Grocery store montage over. We can get to camping. I do want to do a weather check because it feels pretty warm out. What do we got? Snow chance of snow or rain tonight. 29 degrees right now. 14 low tomorrow, 23. And then this weekend we're supposed to be getting a little more snow. They're calling for like 6 inches maybe. I don't know. Believe it when I see it. But anyway, yeah, 29 degrees. That kind of feels like a heat wave. Last time we were here it was 19 when we got here and 16 at night. But this is about the last of the warmness, we'll call it. It's right back downhill from here. 13 or something over the weekend. I don't know where you are in your neck of the woods, but honestly, here in West Virginia, we don't get that crazy of winters typically. Definitely not like a week or more stretch of teen weather and single digit weather. So I don't know what the rest of the winter is going to consist of, but I would say you're going to see some more snow camping. All right, what do I got to do here? Got our package open, we got our groceries, we got to get a fire going for sure. Got a new camp soda, new snack. Pretty excited. It's gonna be a good night. All right, I need to find some firewood. So I got some candle wax. It was in the bottom of a candle, so what was nice and hard, I poured it on here with a paper towel. I don't know if it's gonna work greatly, but we're gonna try it. It also helped if there wasn't snow everywhere. I forgot my gloves. So, I'm just gonna kick it. It is burning, I just don't know how well it's gonna work exactly. Just to be safe, got a little TP tube with some, oh, what do you call them, dryer sheets. It's gotta help, right? It's going. Some of that wood is a little damp from the snow, but get a little breeze blowing in. I think it'll work. All right, I'm ready for a snack. All right, I think I decided on these. Mikey V's Loco Spice flavored fried garlic gator toes. I thought maybe it was peanuts, right? It is actually fried garlic. Yeah, according to this, onion, Loco Spice seasoning, red pepper, Carolina Reaper powder, scorpion pepper, ghost pepper. Could have a little kick to them. I've had fried garlic before. It's not like eating a raw garlic clove. So, it might be pretty good. I don't know. We are fixing to find out though. I don't know that this spicy of a snack right before a campsite is a great idea on an empty stomach, but we've made worse decisions. And we will certainly make more bad decisions in the future. Yeah, very crunchy. Very light. Like how when you bite in like a little cheese ball, it's like not much consistency there, if that makes sense. Initial bite's crunchy like a peanut, and then it just dissolves. Pretty subtle heat. Wow. Yeah, very crunchy. Very, I don't know how to describe it. It's very seasoned. Got a little salt in there, maybe a little too much. But after like 10 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds anyway, the heat starts coming in. It's really not that bad though. I'm kind of surprised for Carolina Reaper, Scorpion, and Ghost. Now, if Cholula or Tabasco, something along those lines, is too hot for you, these are too hot for you. The smoke is just going straight into my everything. Whew. Anyway, to me, those hot sauces are like a 2-ish. This is like a 6. I've had a lot hotter. I'm gonna go 6.2. Flavor wise, it's about 6.2 as well. I wouldn't necessarily say the flavors are like clashing. It's just a lot going on. Flavor wise, it's not like real smooth, you know what I mean? But not bad. I don't think it's a good idea to sit and eat a whole bag of garlic, but I am gonna have a few more. But then I am ready for a camp soda, and I'll be ready for dinner. Speaking of camp soda, I don't know what possessed me to do this. It's going to be awful. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It's not anything I would pick for myself. But anyway, dinner, that's going to be good. Should be really quick. Should be really easy. Oh, and we got that new hot sauce to try. For this week's camp soda, awful idea. Mike's Harder Pina Colada.
I asked for Mai Tai and they brought me a pina colada.
8 point, no, not 8 point, it's just 8%. Terrible idea. Nobody even sent this to me. I'm doing this just on my own free will. I've made worse choices. I don't really remember when. It's going to be instant regret. What is that, like a 16? Yep, that's a 16. I don't remember what's even in a pina colada. Coconut? Tastes like coconut. Don't like it. That is way better than I thought it'd be though. A little smooth, a little refreshing, I'll call it. I could see somebody enjoying that by a beach maybe. There's water over there, it's close enough, right? 20 some degrees, it's beach weather. Can't believe I'm saying this, I'd have that again. That is not even close to the worst camp soda I've ever had. But on the fruity camp soda drink scale, if that's what we're calling it, 6.8 out of 10. That is such a much higher score than I thought it would be. I've never tried one of these because I just don't like pina colada and I don't even like Mike's, but it shows to go you. Get out there, try something different, broaden your horizons, if you will. All right, enough philosophy. I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna poke at this fire violently until it cooperates because it's being a little more stubborn than I'd like it to be. And then after that, I'm gonna let this plane pass. It's really disturbing my audio on this video. But after that, I'm gonna dig out everything for dinner, try the new hot sauce, then we're just gonna hang out and have a good time. Finally about time we start getting ready for dinner. So, get those kind of preheating a little bit. All right, official review. Mikey V's Dill Pickle Reaper Hot Sauce. I have tried some of the spicy pickles that you find in grocery stores. I'm yet to find one that I'm a real big fan of. So I'm not entirely convinced this is going to be amazing, but I do love me some pickle. Nice and thick. Get a little pickle in there. Nice little kick. Nice subtle pickle flavor. Shake well. I don't know if I shook well, did I? Maybe. There's no heat scale on there, but I do like that artwork on the bottle. That's really good. Not Reaper heat. It's like a 5 on heat. Absolutely tolerable. If you can handle extra hot Cholula or the Frank's Red Hot extra hot, you can handle that. I do like that pickle flavor in there though. Yeah, it doesn't even grow. Absolutely tolerable. I will be curious to try this on many things and see what all it's good on. I actually believe that's going to be really good on dinner. That fire is actually doing fire things, so I think we can start pretty soon. I'm really surprised that saying Reaper that's not hotter than it is. It's just leaving that little tingle on the tongue. But flavor wise, that is really solid. That's the best spicy pickled thing I've had yet, actually. I have not had many spicy pickle hot sauces. One other one, maybe two. But I've tried all of the spicy pickles you buy in the grocery stores. Way better. I gotta say, that's definitely in the 7s. Heat's a 5. I think I already said that. I don't know. Don't pay attention to me. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna dig out all the supplies for dinner. Get this smoke out of my eyeballs. I'm gonna show you guys what we're cooking. I've never had these Holton's Chop House smash sliders. I think they make like a full-size burger patty as well. They are supposedly 100% beef, no thawing needed. Take them out of the box, throw them straight in the skillet, cook them, you're done. There's no buns involved. I can't imagine a pre-smashed patty is going to be any good, but we're about to find out. One thing I do want to try are these. Mount Olive is not a bad pickle, but I don't know what made with sea salt really has to do with anything. Typically, when something's made with sea salt, it's healthier. No calories at all. 260 milligrams of sodium. Okay, that's not great for a vegetable. Let's just see how different it tastes. None. It tastes just fine, but it's no different. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just like a little marketing thing to make you feel like you're doing something healthy. Here's what we're dealing with. They're bigger than I thought they would be. I'm sure they accounted for shrinkage, right? But those are bigger than I thought they would be. I have some pretty big hands, and I mean, that's not slider, but after they cook, I'm sure they will be. All right, we got to chop up a couple toppings, get these in the skillet, get them cooking. We might as well go with a double, right? Might as well throw in a couple more. I know. I just had pot stickers last week. This is not some kind of an Asian dinner, but they were good. Saw those and I thought, I've never had that brand. I gotta give them a shot. This video is all about bad decisions. Yep, I know. I am a fat turd. It's all right. I don't eat like this all the time. These two occasions are actually the only time I've had any pot stickers in months. Long time. I haven't had a comment in a while, but I know there for a minute some of you were a little concerned with my, I guess, calorie intake. So just to kind of reiterate on that, I don't want to come out here and have a salad. I can't imagine many of you would enjoy me chopping up a little lettuce and throwing some croutons and cheese in there, right? Some of you might, but I get bored with stuff quickly. So I really try not to do two things the same in 2 weeks. Try to mix it up for you guys and for me. But yeah, those pot stickers were good. Now these, I don't know. Never had this brand either. It has its own little sauce packet just like last week. If you didn't catch last week's video, well, watch the rest of this one, then go back and watch that. like on that one, give me a comment on that one, hit the subscribe button in there somewhere along the way, like this one, comment this one. I have 200 some videos by now. What you probably should do is just go back in the beginning, start from the beginning, and like and comment every single one. If you're looking for new content or new videos to watch, you'll be busy for a minute. All right, I gotta cut up an onion. Well, tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna make us a cutting board out of this box, because I'm not dirtying up a cutting board just to cut up an onion. They were out of just regular old like yellow onions, so this is a Spanish. I don't recall the last time I had one, or the last time they were so perfectly round and would roll away. But we're gonna try it, see if it's any good. We got a couple that appear to be done. I'm going to pull these out. See if these are any better than last week's. Just as hot, that's for sure. The filling isn't as good looking as last week's. Taste is not bad. I do think last week's was better. Might as well try some pickle hot sauce on there. Way too much. Yeah, I don't know about pickle and Asian food together. Not the worst thing I've had, but they're better on their own. Oh, they got a sauce here somewhere. Stand by. It was in my pocket the whole time because it was almost frozen, so I put it in there to warm it up. I'm really glad that didn't bust in there. That would have been slightly annoying. There's no way I'm opening this without just completely soaking myself in this. Trick is, you gotta bite the top, give you a little area in there to pour that right down inside of that. My hands are not made for dainty things. I either drop it, break it, ruin it somehow. Okay, that's, I don't know if you saw that, but that was a lot. We got a little deli section jalapeno cheese for the sliders. They're about done, I'm gonna say. I mean, they're that thick. They probably were done a long time ago, but I don't know. One of these should do at least 2 of those. For buns, King's Hawaiian. I've had King's Hawaiian bread before, but it's been forever ago, so I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. But I didn't really necessarily buy it for the dinner. I have something planned for breakfast that you're going to stick around for. But that's later on in the video. For now, let's see if these sliders are any good. Go for it, stop recording. Look at that cute little thing. See the onion and the pickle in there? Those patties really did shrink down because look how tiny that bun is. I would say that my ratio is a little off. There may actually be more meat than bread, which I'm fine with, because if I go get a Big Mac, I just get irritated because it's all bread. That may be the tiniest little burger I've ever had around, but that's pretty tall actually. Kind of hard to get it in there. There's already pickle one there, but I feel like this might just taste all right. It's like nothing and then dumps right out. Very solid combo. I thought it may be overpowering since there's already pickle on there. It's not. That's really good. Also brought this from weeks ago. I do not mind a little mustard on my cheeseburger every so often, and this Plochman's was good. I don't know that it's going to beat that pickle Reaper, but we got to give it a shot anyway. That's really good too. Well, the only thing to do now is to try both, I guess. It's really good, even together. I think the Pickle Reaper is better on its own. Still, not too shabby. I don't know how this thing was this big around. I've taken 9 bites of it. Finish this one. Definitely gonna have that second one. I'll be right back. Well, I have a mess to clean up now. I've had worse, but still. It appears though the temperature's dropping. That oil is getting really thick. Now, I think we can get rid of this stuff. That's probably hot to touch. Really wish I had my gloves, but let's give it the old kickflip. Well, that's pretty much the end of that fire. I'm not putting any more wood on it. It's getting fairly late. I'm pointing you right up at the sky that you can't see. I really hate that GoPros don't have better night vision because it is super clear out. No wind, no clouds, no nothing. It has been nice. But I think I'm ready to hop in the van. I'll see you guys in the morning. Looks awfully bright outside. So one thing, it did not stay cold very long through the night. I don't know what the temperature is, I can check, but I turned the heater off. It's not very cold in here at all right now, so I'll take that. I know this little, we can call it a heat wave, if that's what we want to call it, where it's going to be like in the 30s-ish. It is going to be over soon. I think I already mentioned that. But anyway, what I'm going to do is get ready to make some breakfast because I got something a little different planned. I got a little temporary kitchen set up going here in the van. I don't really feel like dragging all this stuff outside, so we're just going to do it in here. Way too hot. I even threw a splash of cold water in there. Not bad though. All right, time for breakfast. We're going to start with the King's Hawaiian rolls from last night. I'm going to kind of double down on them because they're so small. I don't know. You'll see what I'm doing. Hang on. I like a little toast on my bread. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. All right, next ingredient. I go with the light because I quit eating salt a long time ago, at least putting salt on stuff. And the regular has so much sodium in it, I just can't do it anymore. This still has enough by far, but it is better. Now, another thing that I quit doing was eating this kind of stuff that doesn't come out of the can. I just kind of sit too close to you guys sometimes. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to stop eating so much of the processed fake meats. I'm not going to sit on here and preach to you guys about health. Obviously, I'm not the one to do that. But just to give you a little explanation as to why I haven't had Spam on the channel in a while. I try to cut out some examples here. Bologna. Most of the lunch meats I think are all kind of processed, you know what I mean? Unless it looks like a chunk of ham. I know they have some of it. But if you don't, and you get ground beef at the store, chicken, it's shot up with a bunch of stuff too. Nothing's really all natural. I've always read and heard that organic is not that big of a difference, and it's not worth the extra money. Getting a little toast on the bread now. Sounds about perfect. But I asked you guys here a few weeks back for some suggestions on recipes. One of you suggested this. I think I'm doing it right. I don't know, I think it's gonna be good, but apparently it's kind of popular in Hawaii, so see how it turns out. Most certainly not gonna be able to do this one-handed with this cutting board sitting on top of a propane tank. Yeah, I better just stop before I flip everything and cause a huge mess. So this was my concern about the size. That's why I went with 2. Should fill up most of the bread. Another thing I cut out was actual like chunks of butter, like real butter out of a tub or out of a stick. I don't know that this stuff is much better for you, but I figure it's a step in the right direction. Got a piece of shell in there. That's not ideal. Typically, I'm more of a fried egg kind of person, but I do believe that these are supposed to be scrambled. At one point, I believe it was like Gordon Ramsay or somebody said the success to good scrambled eggs is to keep them moving pretty much constantly. I think he takes his on and off the heat, on and off the heat. I don't do that. I just keep them moving constantly, and I usually come out with like a pretty nice, fluffy, scrambled egg. And if I kill the heat like right now, it's only been like literally 20 seconds. They're pretty much done. Nice and soft, not overcooked. Throw some cheese on there, we're good to go. GoPro, fuck yourself. We can go with that, I think it was jalapeno jack. I don't know, whatever it was called from last night. Put that right on top of there. We'll get that cheese to melt. We'll make us up a little breakfast Hawaiian slider here. All right, let's see if we can assemble these things and make them at least look edible. Go down with our Spam. Yep, pretty much fits 2 buns about perfectly. Cheese finally melted a little bit on our eggs. I tried to kind of shape them right, but it would appear as though I failed at that, but it's close enough. Slap the lid on that thing. Good to go. I mean, that is definitely not the worst looking breakfast sandwich I've ever made. But we all know it's about taste, not just looks. They say you eat with your eyes as well, and that's true, but still. Yep, that's good. Kind of figured it would be. I know there's a lot of people out there that dislike Spam. I'm not sure why. Or why this hair won't get out of my mouth. Because if you've never tried Spam and you're just going by looks or whatever, you just need to go give it a shot. If you've legitimately tried it and do not like it, fine. Don't knock it till you try it. Where's my hot sauce? It's here somewhere. Oh, Bringo. I don't know that dill pickle is going to work well on breakfast. Let's find out. It works. I don't think it would be my go-to, but it's not awful. I don't think I've ever had pickle and eggs together. I will say one thing, for my liking, those eggs definitely turned out perfect. I hate overcooked eggs, fried or scrambled. I'm definitely a big fan of that stuff. Everybody I take that with that breakfast, it gets better and better, so. Didn't think it would work, but it does. I don't know if you guys have heard it through the camera, but I got some grumbling going on downstairs. I called it last night. Those spicy garlic pieces. Pina colada Mike's Harder 8% on an empty stomach. Basically empty stomach. And then a bunch of hot sauce and cheeseburger sliders. It's not going well. I'm gonna have to find a restroom soon. Too much information, I know. But I'm gonna finish up my breakfast. I'm gonna get out of here before there's even more mistakes made. But thank you guys for tagging along as always. Be sure to tune in next week. We have more new things that you guys have sent in to try, minimum. What else? I got some new cookware I'd like to try on the channel sometime soon. Oh, and if you are on the Patreon, I think it alerts you when I upload on there. But if you did not get that notification, I did upload a little video on there. A little behind the scenes shot from last week's video. That light coming through there is just bright enough to annoy me. My eyes are so sensitive because I've worn these for so long that it does not take much light. Like when I go out and hit that sun and snow, I would be blind for like 5 straight minutes. Anyway, the Patreon, that's what I was talking about. Just uploaded a little quick video there the other day. The longer video that I've been wanting to do, that I've been talking to you guys on here about, is done completely. I should have that edited and up today. I believe, what's today, Thursday? Yeah, I plan on Patreon today. This video will be out for you guys tomorrow here on YouTube, like always on Fridays. Be sure to head over to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Patreon? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'll leave my handles, I think they call them, down in the description box and at the end of the video now. So go visit me over there. Watch some reviews, behind the scenes kind of stuff, tomfoolery, nonsense, DIY, just whatever. Give me a like, give me a follow, give me a friend request, whatever you'd like to do. I'll try to respond to everybody on every platform as much in a timely manner as I can. Sometimes I get busy, sometimes I forget, but I do enjoy talking to you guys there, here, everywhere. Be sure to hit that like button on this video. Leave me a comment, go back and watch some old videos. I know I talk about this a lot, but there is like 200 and some videos. You get bored, plenty to watch. Hit that subscribe button. I believe when you hit subscribe, it alerts you. If not, there's like a bell you can press, I guess, and it tells you when I upload. But just check in every Friday by like 9, 10 o'clock. It'll be up. Big thanks to Mike for sending out the package. We'll get into the other snacks probably next week or maybe week after. And be sure to tune in next Friday. I have no clue what we're doing yet, like always. But we'll wing it. We'll figure out something. We'll make us up something tasty to eat for dinner. Maybe we'll find somewhere new to go explore, hopefully. I'm not sure. We are limited with the van. But the snowstorm they're talking about now will be here tomorrow into Saturday. I usually make these videos early week. Might be nice enough to go find a new place to go camping. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week.